Hi, Tucker kids. Hi, Collycott kids. Hi, Cunningham kids. And hi to my Glover kids. Today we're going to draw Max, the dog, from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So here you see I have a picture of Max. So we're going to draw him. You can use a pencil or a marker. I'm going to use my marker because it shows up better on camera. And then you can color Max in. So the colors that I have set aside to color Max with are two different color brown color pencils. So I have like a light brown and a medium brown, and I also have a yellow pencil. So most of Max is going to be regular color brown, and then his ears are darker, and I think I'm going to make the stick or the antler on his head also a dark brown. And I'll probably add a little bit of yellow to the antler, just so that it'll look like it's a slightly different color brown than Max himself. Okay, so pencil, eraser if you think you're going to need one, and or a marker. Alright, so here's my Sharpie. Every time I draw a line on my paper right here, you draw the same line on your paper at home. Okay, so we're going to start with the top of Max's head right here. Okay. So, it looks like a little hill, sort of, right? And now we're going to do Max's, I guess you could call them his eyebrows. So they look like that and like that. It's like the top of his eyes or his eyebrows. And let's do the sides of his eyes. Two curvy lines coming down from the eyebrows. Now Max has eyelids with a little bit of eyelash. So here's the first eyelid. And he has two eyelashes. Same on the other eye, eyelid. And two eyelashes. So we'll do his pupils next. They are a half circle right underneath his eyelids. Max has some wrinkles on his forehead. He has some wrinkles down here on his snout. It's a few short curvy lines. He has an oval-shaped nose. Okay, we'll start to do his mouth. Right underneath his nose, it looks like a happy face. And then out to the side of the happy face is another curvy line, like that. And then another one over here, but it's a little longer. If I'm going too fast, just go ahead and pause the video. So we're almost done with his mouth. I'm going to finish off his smile. Okay, let's do the sides of his face. So we're going to come up here where we drew his head, right at the bottom, right here. Make a big C shape that comes down and around, and there's his neck right there. So it's the letter C and then comes down. Same on this side. Backwards letter C, right? Let's do his ears. This one over here, from the bottom of his head Curvy line coming down. Nice floppy doggy ear. And this one, it starts on his cheek. Okay, let's keep going and do his chest area right here. So on the left-hand side, he's got a little bit of fur sticking out there. Same on this side. It's got a little shoulder with a little bit of fur. See a little bitty chin. There's a wrinkle on his neck right there. Let's do his front leg right here. So where we drew that little bit of fur, gonna do a long line that comes down. Do his paw. And the other side of his leg starts right about here. That would be like where his armpit is. Another curvy line to connect to the paw. Let's do his chest right here. Where we did the fur on this side, curvy line. Come back to where the fur was. Straight line comes down, do his paw. We can do his elbow, or what looks like his elbow. It's bent a little bit right there. We see his knee a little bit back here. Down here we see part of his tummy. Let's do, I'm not sure what part of him this is. His back, I guess. This is his back, and then this is his other knee, I think. Alright, so up here where the fur was, a big curvy line comes down and around. You can do his knee. So halfway down his back, about right there. You can do his knee. His knee's got a little bit of fur on it. And then his back foot. So that is Max himself, but we still need to do his antler up here, which is like a big piece of tree that the Grinch stuck on him, right? So let's see, let's start over here. We're going to do this, I guess it's like a half of an oval shape. So straight line and then half circle. It's like the end of the branch. And then I'm going to draw a straight line right across the top of his head like this. Let's do the rest of that stick. Curvy comes down and up. So where we drew that straight line across the top of his head, right here, going to do another curvy line. It's going to go outward, so out like that. There's a little short piece of the branch right there. I guess you could draw any kind of branch for the top of his head, any shape. It would look like antlers, right? You could make it up instead of doing it exactly like the picture. Let's do that tall piece of the branch, comes way up. Let's do the top of it. Now we're going to come curving down. It's a little bit tricky, so watch me first. So I'm starting up here at the topmost part of the branch. Curve down to the left, make a U shape, and then up, and then finish off the branch there. So I'll do it again. It's kind of like the letter J. So I'll start at the top, curve down to the left like you're making the letter J, and then back up. You can put that piece of string or twine or whatever that is that the Grinch used to tie it on him. I always felt bad for Max. He had to wear that heavy thing on his head. Okay, so it is time to color Max in. So I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do my darkest brown color is gonna be his ears. I'm bearing down pretty hard to get it dark. Alright, and let's see. The medium brown color or the lighter brown color is going to be Max himself. So you can already see the difference between the two browns. His nose is black, so I'm going to leave that for now. I'll probably use my marker to color in his nose. And I think the pupils of his eyes are black as well. His eyelids are brown. His tummy. Alright, so let's see. So for the antlers up here, I was going to do it the medium or the lighter brown first, and then I'm going to go over it with a little bit of yellow so that it's a different, slightly different looking brown if I add a little yellow. Because I don't want it to be the exact same color as Max. I want it to be a stick brown, if that makes sense. Alright, so now I'm going to take my yellow color pencil and go over it. Yeah. It's like I invented a new brown color. And then I'll do his nose with my black marker. Go leave a little highlight on there if you want to get fancy. Same with his eyes. There we go. I feel like I missed a spot right there with the brown. Yeah, there's my Max. So I can write Max. So I hope you enjoyed this drawing tutorial. Have fun drawing your Max and coloring him in. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.